He said he will volunteer. Now volunteer na bra na be boa. Why wunye nyenya se bundio ti wo say ya chi Kofi Ofosun cancer. Na we ne ho ne he be na ye. Kofi Ofosun cancer ne be na ye. Sa court we a why say tablecloth who run ho no ogina ho na ho be na ye. Sa kwa we na no sa wowo ne wunye nyenya se bundio we. So ogina ne a run ho ogina wa na o she boxer shorts ne ho be na ye. Moteto Jimmy mo say ya chi Kofi Ofosun cancer na all kasa nsem no oni ngina so na woka no na odiba omiachi etwa toro no oni so oni ngina so na odin say oketia Kennedy Japan na odin say odi Kennedy Japan supporters atem na odin say MPP for mo yeso Kennedy Japan supporters no na odin say oye o mabro na ende bra na be yi anu a wa ho basa se banchidia ejirejina ka je say free Kofi Ofosun cancer mo boda mo mo bodam Kofi Ofosun cancer o chen dey ade otumi chen wasase so e mo ase ade na ade we chen a okeka nkwase asama ye tene na he is going to assist, and if it's going to take 10 years for him to help government assist to get to the bottom of this national scholarship secretariat scandal, he is going to help the government. Yes, and I'll advocate for that. He needs to help us. He needs to help the government. And I'm going to kwasi asem and the mama can jump before. Ebi amunsia politics ni ye. Aban we buy aban we nyoma bebree, and we are seeing it. And the reason tia Ghana for etu Abama John Mahama and sa NDC abano was because there were a lot of issues na NPP Bawumia no muntu solve. There were so many issues na Bawumia entu solve. Na do dan kweku for no bia nim so o tafre. No bia nim so o vegetable. No bia nim so onim nyansa e rechichire man. His own friends, his best friends told us, or drug addicts. We knew from day one, say, Ekufuado could not deliver. So, Bawumia be munu ni tam Ghana me Ekufuado say, Bawumia is going to be in charge. Because our biggest problem was the economy. Mahmudu Bawumia adikudi Ghana for to abeti omono was because no problem say oh no mutumi solve omo nim nyansa ye be solve dum so no nim nyansa ye be construct kwan no nim nyansa omo be create employment amadien Ghana mebunu no nim nyansa omo be ko ketahye no nim nyansa omo be ko what we call family and friends no nim nyansa omo be organize decent elections without killing no nim nyansa omo GDP no ebe den ebe ba form no nim nyansa omo inflation be form no munim nyansa omde dollar na omofa free 3 no ebe free 17 asaba 3 no munim nyansa omde be organize Ghana health sector to even open already existing hospital to say Sewia Kumewu Aferi. They did not have that intelligence. Our health system was broken down. Over energy sector eka na emene Ghana. These were fundamental things to Abama Abanya they are supposed to solve. Iti Bawumia ne nkofo no na Bawumia di enim onim nyansa bi obetumi solve a problem no Ghanaians were stuck. Every single excuse they were giving was Russia-Ukraine war, COVID-19. But we saw other countries they all went through this pandemic and their numbers were improving. So why were we still using Russia-Ukraine war as an excuse not to be able to fix our problems? In Ghana for Tenancy, they looked at our neighbors, they looked around the world, they were looking at the stock exchange, they were looking at people's GDP right after COVID. When even Ukraine war, people saw government taking decisions, being proactive, solving their economic problems. But some Kwasiafo led by Bawumia did not have any idea about recovering, turning our economy around. All that they were doing they were fooling, chopping money, attacking people, insulting Ghanaians, disrespecting the principles of this nation. So Ghana folk came to that conclusion and says, no, let me take you back. As Asempa, what is his excuse? Or say, Kumasina almost stronghold, no. Adikudiente omentumanya one interchange in it say, na Russia-Ukraine war. Na some no say Russia-Ukraine war is ongoing. And amebwa na na Russia-Ukraine war ekoswa petrol bo abafom. Then a gold for oil about me buy say petrol bo ebeba from na ntuma abafom and ye gold for oil free or petrol abafom. Then a still Russia-Ukraine war and the GDP abafom. Then a still Russia-Ukraine war ye to be a crime. Bumi yankotie asensubu achekwasi ampenyi. Hwaso akacha santifo.
One, yes. The economic activity is one. Yes. In my hometown, it's a small village. You cannot build a highway there.
Sure.
Because they don't need it. But you need a highway in
Kumasi,
exactly. Already that should tell you cross yeah no maybe bro Ashanti region. In Ashanti region, even though any interchange na man. Yeah, quite be brave inner city roads be brave across Kumasi.
Yeah, the inner city roads that every objective observer would agree.
Yeah.
So for inner city roads, they be brave course. And I remember even a Kosoka when you became roads minister in a lot of areas in Kumasi. But I think that the fundamental question still is for 8 years and at least one interchange, one.
Yeah, but
just finish
you
one.
Receive a shock, financial shock on this particular one.
Yeah, because now because me kaisa me o predecessor di nkomo honorable Amoakwata ama oka interchanges oka ofori krum oka eyi oka awologa I know for krum good to oka awologa oka santase and oka swami at the time swami na mun start and oka swami and I think oka 2 others okay 2 others become I mean and now on size of I say the president could first start swami no say swami the any can the president could go so for idea no say and no so because I think still it's not completed and
it's working. It's working. That interchange now can say
no the interchange itself every but also now ancillary road projects become
I could see
the coffee buakwa no and we interchanges so I say ye see structure ni we pa nioma be a beautify interchange ne ye jai eno ye ensure that enye nka I don't know say na project scope no sa nioma ne nka ho and I'll give an example ohwe Pokwase interchange beautiful edifice but time o ka so o ma wi a me ko fa o say because interchange at least o so ohwe how am mo ye we no Palace Mall na beautiful but Pokwase the intesa
me a brave core ministry me I had a discussion with the engineers
yes
and we decided say going forward we have to the beautification of the project is also part of the
so that conversation we na damage control obi mo are trying to clean up asenso buachi now tie when it came to Ejuma Mayano Asantimemu, listen.
Away from not just you personally, but as a party and a former government. The fact that you had 8 years in government, the fact that you had promised the people of Ashanti region, Kumasi in particular, say Mubesi at a point I must say 5 interchanges for them.
It was part of the plan.
Absolutely. And all of those areas, 5. One impo. You know that question would always come back. Say I was saying you had 8 years.
You see, yeah, they refi. They see we are saying, we experience global financial crunch.
Yes.
After COVID-19.
Yes.
We are discussing and all these projects, because they're huge projects, we have foreign funding.
Yes.
And funding some projects. Takrade, PTC, Estole,
yes,
Nungwa, interchange, Estole. It's in percent Kumasi for Asante for Negana for TSA. So the period MPP buy, we experience a situation that other countries in the world and so experience here. Man, your plans in Libya, Yentimiani. Not because we neglected.
But Asante for also will tell you, say, Omo interchanges are more a commission work. Why not?
No. Funding were different. For instance, interchange tema.
Yes.
And on Japanese
grant. Motorway interchange.
Exactly. So
Palace Mall, the yellow was commissioned close to the elections, and also
yes, and say na and now the impact on traffic flow in Accra was so great. You see, Metini in Ase, but Accra also no population
yeah.
So why you be being temwa and the city will crash. And there are grace.
Yes.
The population and economic activities in Accra.
Any other city.
And now we do Mansua, we compare Takrade and Ata Tamale. It wasn't deliberate. say YMPC be Kumasi. In fact, Honorable Abuja Oba for making statement be say ye bulk of our investment in the road infrastructure.
See, a simple question. Adentina Ashanti region, Kumasi na Muslim Flu Mashano, Adamuntumanya one interchange, or say COVID-19, Russia-Ukraine war. What in Kwasiasem? What in Kwasiasem? Omumi Nukasa Umudio or your guest and on him do your host. What in Kwasiasem? What in Kwasiasem? 8 years. They could not raise any money. Omuji E-levy, how much did they take? E-levy and Omuji nom the other. They could not generate money internally for 8 years. Oh, they could not think. Anytime can you say Ghana for to my NDC because Jimmy, you cannot think. Now the NDC has big push going, but some koji loan. It means the money mind. And this same idiot will get up and do a press conference and tell Ghana for Santifor say, near see ye be interchange mamu. 8 years, ye no ma be die, ye ba Kumasi, ye bumunimtia, edio tu for atem, ama ye ntumi anye. And this for say, 40 years said, no mo be 30 mamon penny. Na se sankwasi for yo mumbu Santifor. We are seeing onyina na mameto amoni abenkwan, and the one with the didn't why. Yes, no matter to money bank was a morning cutting coin because Bantama dear, your chinans or chinas cressua, you better more chinas. Now, we such a constituency, Kakraka say, near the Jimini Wakutiano, Yakasa or Kasa, and yes, or your ordinary member, or by your minister, or your road minister. Oh, Wakasan or Seal, Accra, dear, wow, Yedim Sakra, population, and economic activities. Omubun can watch and woo, almost a mutio crassi. And say Ghana forecast went to mania interchange Ghana. And yes, sir, will be a time. It is because that is what you people believe in. You don't believe in infrastructure. You don't believe in building a nation. You believe in basically enriching your foolish selves. This is Mahmoud Bawumia.
We have today 16 million Ghanaians with unique identities. And that is a major transformation. A lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on development. 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on development. If you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on development. If you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on development.
This is what Bawumia told us when he was in power, when he had all the access to build interchanges in Ghana. Not over to me. He was the head of the economic management team. He was writing the budget with Oforiata, the criminal, the fugitive. Oseche Mensa Bunsu, Aka Simbi. When people from Munimyansa on, Moju say Obi Jimmy Meboa. And then Oseche Mensa Bunsu Eka. Or say, no running mate slot for you. It is not done anywhere. Oseche Mensa Bunsu say, or no neba umia right hand man. Oseche Mensa Bunsu. Ubusan say, Obedi eye MP was swami for over 30 years no. E den odema swami for because osi abronsanya eye ebini dan akwawe onim nyansa. Now some okay nyina o say opese eto eye omo a omo call primary so omo de Bawumia ko contest and say ma obi anfo na ni to say Bawumia be ni running mate because ono o say Mensa Bunsu no pe. Tie o say Mensa Bunsu say no running mate slot for anybody who contested Bawumia. And he wants to tell them, say, Sadian, Yanyan baby, so when himself contested Bawumia, forget about running mate. So when him so who are Jenny a bit to my own, so we are capable of helping. Almost said no. I said, Chairman Sabos, or no never running mate, no. Ain't Mamma Yamajin some money per 5, no. Now, Odi Bawumia, Echo back a canquas, and I'm against with Jimmy. Yare a good one natural a tarano to Odidi Bawumiachi Eko Eba Namogens on Jimmy. The reason why Tano Di Bawumiachin say Opese Bawumia fana as running mate. Ono papa akokora no, obeso obedi Joker echi as a running mate. Into wedding kan ka kire eya Brian Champon. Waka kire eya country. Waka kire eya den eya Kobre Japan. Ene waka kire Kennedy se montuma adwirim. Na na modwen say Bawumia na edi na kire yankwasiafo. Obo defense ama ne ho. Ose che mensa bonsu. Ono anga se the running mate na ye. Tie Ose che mensa bonsu. Ose ono angasa ose che mensa bonsu no ope running mate. Enu ntina sebio ono papa penyi toto te se no oja adwuma nyina a oya odidi Bawumia we echi. Onim se Bawumia Ghana fo njinindi. Onim se Bawumia Santifon trust no. Onim se Bawumia oya tribal. Onim se Bawumia oya nipa bia ontumi nka asem ndi so. Onim se Bawumia na yire ene control no. But onim se Asantifo no sebio so mu hu nanim a omo betumi den ama MPP tumi na omo pakwan bi so ku Bawumia to atwene na Asantini abedi MPP enim. Enu ti no di Bawumia echi. Enti he is not following Bawumia because Bawumia ho ofe. Ana ono Bawumia tani no onim nyansa chen no. Ana Bawumia we experience chen no. Odi Bawumia chi because opese Bawumia na running mate. Nomde ne kwa santimemu, nomde kwa tumi, omu wi anama poison ekuno. And that is what he is telling you people. Ose munipa numu no. Munipa nine na mone Bawumia eko contest no. Or catch them say, mema obiampo ndanjino, nobody should even think about it once. For a day, for even a month, that some of you or any of you guys will be called to be Bawumia's running mate, or say it's done nowhere in the world. And then Papa Kokra Saka Sankwasi Asem no, it is because he wants to be running mate.